What would have happened if Adriana had broken down and told them everything that night about the FBI?
His family comes before everything else. Everything. Before your wife and your children.
On the flip side, how do the wives and the girlfriends feel about the omerta when it involves one of their own ladies in their circle?
Aid, you okay? I am being ripped apart here, just snitching on people.
What's the matter?
Carmela's possible conflict. I could see her being furious and terrified, but also sympathetic. Recently separated from Tony, and we know that multiple times throughout the show, she's expressed shame, fear, and unhappiness.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I'm so ashamed. My husband, I think he has committed horrible acts.
His crimes, they are organized crime.
The mafia.
Oh, Jesus. You're wrong about the accomplice part, though.
Are you sure?
All I did was make sure he's got clean clothes in his closet and dinner on his table.
So enabler would be a more accurate job description for you than accomplice.
I think he has... Well, you know all about him, Father Phil.
Not only that, we know that she isn't completely against having anything to do with the FBI. Back in Isabella, after Tony was shot, Agent Harris tells Tony that he and his family have the opportunity to start a new life.
What's he doing here?
Oh, Agent Harris is just leaving.
We're offering your husband full immunity from prosecution in return for any testimony that he might give us. We'll relocate you and your family. You'll be completely safe, all of you.
Hey, don't talk to my wife.
So he wouldn't have to go to jail either.
Carmela doesn't just, tell him to get out of here. Carmela wants to hear more and even tries to persuade Tony to listen to him at first.
In case you change your mind.
You know he's right, Tony.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Wake up, Tony. It already did. I'm not what you think.
I told you to stop talking to my wife. Carmela, why don't you wait outside?
Kiss my ass, Tony.
We're the only option you have left, Tony. It's not safe for you anymore in the streets or in jail.
This conversation is over.
I don't know what to do. I want to tell you all something. This is driving me crazy.
But you can tell us anything.
I think the question is whether Carmela would see Adriana as a victim and see herself in Adriana, or as a traitor.
What happened?
Your nephew.
Christopher did this?
I don't know what to do. I already packed a suitcase for my aunts in Daytona.
Take it easy. Don't do something you're gonna regret. But I gotta spell it out for you?
Well, I'm gonna cut him a new one.
What about Gabby Dante?
I'm so proud of you.
Acting boss. I hope that day would never come.
You've always sold yourself short. You have such strength in crisis.
Unfortunately, because of her husband's high profile in the waste industry, Carmela's the one who bears the brunt of these insults, but there were many of us who were equally offended.
I'd say that she's the most dangerous person to tell in this group. She supports Sil in this life all the way, and she even encourages him to step up, God forbid Tony Soprano doesn't recover. I don't think she's too concerned about Tony Soprano's personal well-being, but the well-being of their business as a whole, which Sil is an important part of. If gossip runs in the family, Adriana may be out of luck.
Gabby Dante's cousin and Bobby go to the same nail parlor. And
The times make the man, honey, not the other way around.
She's been drinking like crazy. Look at us. We'll kill ourselves for these cigarettes.
We know Rosalie doesn't like rats. She's very clear about that with Adriana when Aid and Ro go outside for a cigarette, and Ro tells Aid why Angie Bompancero isn't welcome here.
So how come Angie Bompancero don't come?
Please. She's not welcome here.
I thought everybody liked her.
Don't you know about Pussy? He went in the program. He turned on everybody, us, the people he knew his whole life.
Who knows why people do what they do?
But what kind of person does that? I mean, it's like Judas or something. Eating that Last Supper with Jesus, and the whole time he knows they're gonna crucify him.
Angie was never the rat, and in the following season, we see Angie at lunch with the ladies, for what that's worth. But Aide certainly doesn't feel comforted when Ro tells her even the spouse of the rat became persona non grata.
I mean, at least Judas didn't go into any apostle protection program. Well, you know, Angie's put money on the street.
How do you know?
Angie told me.
She didn't tell me.
And here, around that same time, Ro tells Carmela that Angie personally told Ro that she's been putting money on the street. So it seems like Angie and Ro are friends. At the same time, we know that Ro is capable of keeping a secret. She was actually sneaking around herself with Steve from the gym back when she was married to Jackie Sr. And at this point in time, Ro isn't married to anyone. And she's not dating Ralph anymore either. And she keeps Carmela's secret about her feelings for Furio.
I say I'm helping him decorate. I bring AJ with me. Now even he smells a rat.
Carmela, if Tony suspects one iota, you know what'll happen to Furio. These guys are living in a different century.
Didn't stop you.
Steve at the gym? I felt so guilty all the time, the lies and the sneaking. It took Jackie going in the hospital to get me to stop.
Now, cheating isn't necessarily the same as talking with the FBI, but the point is, Ro's obviously willing to keep things from her husband, who was the acting boss at the time. So I'm not sure that it's a clear open and shut case here with Ro.
So Laura Bazzi in the dressing room at Loman's definitely had some work. D cup at least, and a lift.
I don't think that Donna would keep a secret like that. I don't think she really has any particular loyalty to Aide. And while she may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, I think she's smart enough to know when her husband or his business may be at risk. I just can't see her keeping it to herself.
Right. A horse goes to a vet, and the vet looks at his face and he says to him, "My friend."
A horse goes to the doctor. The doctor says, "Why the long face?" Can't tell jokes.
Now, what about Janice?
Janice only does acts of Janice.
There's nothing holding us together but DNA.
Even Carmela talks about her divorce strategy while Janice is in the room.
My lawyer, he's the top guy, Robert Greenberg.
Does this guy know how to get it?
Other lawyer, Dan Mindich, he says that we should play hardball. Go after the real assets.
That a woman of your intelligence was content to ask so little from life and from herself.
At one point, Janice was encouraging Richie Aprile to kill Tony.
I gotta be loyal. Without that, we crumble.
Tell that to Paul Castellano.
And we know things are very complicated between Tony and Janice.
Sacre bleu, where is mi mama?
A big part of me thinks that Janice would tell Tony, if for nothing else, self-preservation purposes, because if the feds go after Tony and take him down, that could have an impact on Bobby Baclieri's livelihood and thus on Janice's livelihood. Even if Carmela tries to protect Adriana, Gabby might then tell Sil, and of course Sil would then tell Tony, and what happened at the end of season 5 may have been accelerated. I think one way or another, the cat would be let out of the bag. No. And that even if Carmela and Rosalie didn't say anything to anyone, my best guess would be that if someone were to spill the beans, it would be Gabby Dante.
Gab. Oh, you know exactly what I mean.
So what do you think would have happened?